What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Weezy Moto. Got a quick little video for y'all, man. Something different. You know, I've been wanting to do something like this. Not for a long time. It just kind of popped up in my head, but I just thought that it'd be a good little video to do. Something where I can talk about something different, you know. It's not really history. I mean, it is history if you're going to be technical. It happened in 2023, April 10th.
Tuesday, 25-year-old Connor Sturgeon legally purchased an AR-15 at one of the gun stores here in Louisville 6 days before walking into Old National Bank and killing 5 coworkers.
Wow. A mass shooting, and you know, as time goes on, you know how it goes. You start getting more information and finding out what happened and why it happened, and that's what we're going to do in this video. I'm going to tell y'all about it. It happened 2 years ago, well, 3 years, close to 3 years ago now, but I think this will be a good little episode, something to talk about and show awareness, man. I don't really know his reasoning. I don't know why he did it. But whatever his reasoning was, I definitely know that it wasn't that big, you know. He could have got some help, you know. I don't know why he did it. I can look into that and see, but...
In the days leading up to this incident, what did you notice about Connor? Was he struggling?
Yes, he called me on the Tuesday before the event, and he said, well, I had a panic attack yesterday, and I had to leave work. And I said, okay, well, what happened? What was the cause? I don't know. I don't know what it was, but I think I should take off a while. And I said, that's fine. You know, we're here to help you.
Did you worry he was suicidal?
That's also inconceivable to me. He was willing to talk to me. He had told us before he would never do such a thing like that to us. I said, I want to see you. I had lunch with him on Wednesday.
The next day?
The next day. I set up an appointment with his psychiatrist. We met with the psychiatrist on Thursday.
You joined the meeting with the psychiatrist.
In fact, Lisa intervened and insisted that it get moved up.
And they thought we thought he was coming out of the crisis.
It's just kind of like a mental health video for men. I know women go through a lot too, but I just want to speak to men out here that might be going through some stuff, that might need somebody tell them that, you know, whatever is going on in your life, bro, hurting other people isn't always the best way to go about dealing with it, you know? Sometimes I understand, like, people don't really give a fuck, you know? Like, that's what us men usually think. Or it's what we know sometimes. People don't care. I think I'm tapping my foot on that. But people don't really care. People don't care if you're going through problems, or if you have issues, or things ain't working out. All they want is results. When they see a man, all they want is results. You know, they don't really want to hear no excuse. They don't want to hear you say, oh man, it's hard out here, or I haven't really got the best start off. You know what I'm saying? Like some start offs for men aren't always ideal, you know? Like they family wasn't doing good, you know, things wasn't working out in their home life to where they had a good foundation. So when they come out in the world, they kind of start from ground zero. You know, and that's stressful, man. It's stressful, and people expect you to deliver no matter what your situation was, no matter how hard your life was. They expect you to deliver because you're a man. and they don't have no sympathy for you. They're not talking nice to you. So you just dealing with criticism from all angles. Your girlfriend, your wife, your friends, a lot of pressure. Your parents, sometimes your father, you know, whatever. And I want you to know you ain't alone, man. You ain't the only one going through it. You know, it's a lot of people out here going through that type of stuff and that pressure. And sometimes it can be a straw to break the camel's back. You know, your wife can leave. Your girl can turn her back on you. Turn your kids on you. You know, put you in a mind state of nobody care about me. That's a horrible place to be in. That's a bad place to be in as a man, feeling like nobody cares. And I was there, you know. I wasn't even a man yet, mind you. I wasn't even a full-blown man yet, and I was dealing with that type of pressure, that type of, you know, thought process. Don't nobody care. Ain't nobody gonna help me. Don't nobody care if I got problems. And what's crazy is it's a universal feeling for most men. Feel like whatever you do ain't enough, and you turn. And sometimes, you know, once you feel your life ain't meaningful, then you life in general don't mean much to you, and that's when people seek out to hurt others. That's a dangerous place to be in, is feeling like your life don't mean much. That means you don't think life means much, and it can put you in a bad position. So it's kind of what this video is going to be about, man. You ain't alone, bro. You can always, it doesn't get better fast, but it does get better. And a lot of people want things to just get better immediately, and that's not always the case. Things don't get better immediately. You know, you gotta go through some things. You gotta learn. It's the thing about life and the way that it comes to you. It's like a game. You gotta learn every move. You gotta learn every type of strategy to get through the obstacle. You gotta learn every strategy. You gotta learn, okay, when this happens, I gotta do this. When this happens, I gotta do this. Everybody goes through almost a similar, same obstacle. It's never one person going through a unique obstacle. You know what I'm saying? Everybody goes through somewhat of the same type of obstacle, man. And if you feel like yours is different, it's not. It's not. Yours is probably been dealt with by somebody in this life. That's why talking to people is key, because they could tell you how to defeat that obstacle. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I went through that back when I was with my first wife, or, you know, whatever the situation was with you. Guarantee you there was a man that dealt with that before, and he made it through. You know what I'm saying? He came out the other side. That's why you talk to people, man. Ask him, how'd you do it? What you do? You know, did you focus on one thing? Did you focus on work? Did you get another woman? How long did you wait to get another woman? You know, there's always a man that's been through something you've been through. If you're a man, talk to somebody. You know, there's a lot of lot of social media groups and things that you can join if you don't know nobody. It don't always got to be in person, or it ain't got to be a friend or somebody you know. Man, it can be a stranger. It can be somebody in a Facebook group that can help you, bro. So seek help first. Seek a conversation first. That's one thing I learned. Maybe you ain't talking to the right person. And once I figured that out, who to talk to and how to seek out help and get over that. And what's crazy, it wasn't even an immediate thing. It wasn't something that I just was like, oh yeah, I got the answer. It wasn't, there was no answers for me. You know what I'm saying? There was no answers. I didn't just immediately talk to somebody, fix my issue, I'm good. No, man, I went through a lot, bro. I had to deal with a lot. I had to, you know, take that shit on the chin. I had to take it on the chin. I had to, you know, put myself in the crosshairs, man. I had to take some shots, bro. And that's the part that nobody tells you. You gotta, to become a man, a real man in this world, and to deal with all them arrows that's gonna be shot at you, man. You gotta stand in that line of fire, bro. When shit start going bad, you can't run from the situation. You gotta obsess. You gotta, you know, sit back and figure out how to get out of it. You know? You gotta assess the situation and go, okay, how can I fix this? What's happening? Why is it happening? How can I make this not ever happen again? You know? And that's what I wanted to tell everybody, bro. I want y'all to, you know, I don't really know what this guy's reasoning was. I don't know, but I can guarantee you he was a normal person before. That's why his mother was so shocked and quick to catch on to what he was doing, because it was not normal behavior.
The final time the Sturgeons saw their son was Easter Sunday. What was his demeanor? This is the day before the shooting.
Fine.
I've got a big extended family on my mom's side, so there's like 60 people at this egg hunt, and he's helping people, the last people that are finding their eggs. He's out there doing that. He's joking. Went home with his buddy, and they're watching the last round of the Masters.
The night before this happened?
The night before.
And little did you know that 5 days earlier, he had purchased a weapon.
No idea.
No clue.
That lets you know right there. He wasn't always doing it. Something happened to him, or something built up to the point to where he did that. Shot innocent people, you know, people's mothers, people's, you know, fathers. I think a rookie cop, it was like his second day on the job. I think he got shot immediately. You know, a lot of people lost their life that shouldn't have.
Police say the active shooter was a young banker with a rifle, recently fired from the very office he targeted. 5 people were killed. 57-year-old Deanna Eckert died tonight. She was an executive administrative officer. 64-year-old James Tott was a market executive. 40-year-old Joshua Barrick and 45-year-old Juliana Farmer were in commercial real estate. 63-year-old Thomas Elliott was a senior vice president. 8 others were injured, including 26-year-old Louisville police officer Nicholas Wilt, shot in the head. On the job just 10 days, he is in critical but stable condition after undergoing brain surgery.
Whoever's next to me got shot and hit blood's on me from it.
Investigators say the gunman, 25-year-old Connor Sturgeon, who live streamed the incident, was shot and killed by police who responded within minutes to the bank in downtown Louisville just after 7:30 a.m. Chicago time.
Texted a friend, called a friend, left a voicemail. He's going to kill everyone at the bank, feeling suicidal.
Because of one person was going through some things that he probably could have got some help. Or probably could have talked to somebody and they could have told him, you know, man, it ain't as bad as you think. You know, all you got to do is this and you'll be all right. A lot of this can come from self-confidence, you know. A lot of this comes from self-confidence. You gotta believe in yourself. If you don't, nobody else will. Nobody else is gonna pick you up and carry you the rest of the way, man. You gotta pick yourself up and walk yourself out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna pick you up. Nobody's gonna do it for you. So, if you feel like it ain't nobody, then it's up to you. It's for self-confidence. That's where that comes in. When you by yourself, you gotta believe in yourself. I can do whatever I put my mind to, and just keep thinking that. Keep thinking, man. I'll be all right. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna always be something to kind of be there to knock you down. Always. It's never gonna be a time where something ain't gonna try to knock you down. It's never a time in life where something ain't trying to knock you down. That's why you gotta be self-confident and self-aware, not to take on a lot more than you need to. You gotta be self-aware as well. Some people take on more than they should, and end up getting hurt because you don't accomplish it. A lot of people can't take failure, you know what I'm saying? And that failure can make you can lower your self-esteem, can make you feel less. And it like I said in another video, man, sometimes your own goals and things that you put on your plate can be too much. You can put too much on your own plate, and it'll make you feel like you're failing. Once you feel like you're failing, some people can't handle that. Some people don't handle failure that well, and they end up hurting themselves or others because of it. I don't know. This is just me speaking on my own knowledge on what goes on in life, and why a lot of men deal with mental health, mental problems, mental health, self-esteem. All of that ties in when it comes to a man. When he don't see the results and people's telling him, or he's seeing around him that he don't have the results, sometimes he could lose sense of self, man. And he see life in a bad light. Oh man, fuck that shit, fuck that, fuck this, fuck him, and they go hurt somebody, man. And for real, when things happen to certain men, they can't handle it. They look at it as a failure, like, bro, why is this happening to me? And I just want people to realize it happens to everybody, if not majority of men. There's only a small percentage of rich men in the world. Just because you go on social media, just because you're looking on these websites and you're going, oh man, it looked like he's doing good in life. My life sucks. It ain't everything that you see ain't the truth. Everything that you flick when you flicking that TikTok up, you're going from channel to channel to channel. When you're going on Instagram and you seeing everybody's made up pictures, when you see that, all that stuff ain't real, man. People's out here really trying to make it. People's out here really down bad. A lot of us, bro. It's not a small percentage that's struggling and trying to make it through life. It's a lot of us out here trying to make it, bro. And I just want everybody to, if you're going through it, listen to my words, bro. You ain't the only one. Just don't be the weakest one. You ain't the only one going through it, but you can't be the weakest one. You can be the weakest one. Don't want to be the weakest one. It's down here to the left. I got gotta do it every time, bro. Gotta do it 8 times. No difference to me. Falling out with my friends again, but it make no difference to me. Down here, I'm gonna kind of show you where the cops came up from. That's the bank right here on the left. You know how for the culture, you finna riot without a fucking token posing, nigga. Hopefully, okay. This is the back side of it. Okay. So what happened was, he was inside. Okay, he was in there shooting people. I think 5 got shot, including a cop. And the cops pulled up right here, right?
113 Baker Rockton, we do have shots fired.
We'll make this entry from the east side of President Manning. Officer. God damn it! We need to get up there. I don't know where he's at. The glass is blocking him. Yeah, blue talking. God, don't have an angle. I think I got him down. I think he's down. Yank the left off now. Yank him down the stairs.
And it was parked right here, and then he walked up these steps. I don't even think it's even available anymore. I think they put it up for sale. But what happened was, he came up right here. We're gonna sit here for a second. Came up right here, and then got shot up through them front doors. And then the cop, the one that didn't get shot, came around this way. See behind that brick right there?
He was shot. That is Officer Corey Galloway. His injuries described as minor. Bystander video shows the moment the gunman, 25-year-old Connor Sturgeon, ambushes Galloway and rookie officer, 26-year-old Nicholas Wilt. Wilt was shot in the head. Still images show Sturgeon, there he is, an employee of the bank, standing in the lobby after already shooting almost a dozen people. Police say he was lying in wait for officers to arrive.
And he was shooting at him through that door, and they caught him and killed him. I think they shut the whole bank down after that. I don't even think that bank's even working anymore. And it's a very, very, very bad situation. Very bad situation. All them people got shot. I don't know. I think 5 killed, and others was like injured. And that's fucked up. So I want everybody, or anybody that's going through any type of mental health or any issues, man, any struggles, you gotta find somebody to talk to, bro, whatever it is. Because I promise you, you ain't the only one that's went through that. There's more people in this life that's been through it that can help you get through it. Now you might think, oh man, ain't nobody gonna help me. Don't nobody wanna help me. I promise you they do. because they was in that same mind state. They was in that same mindset. And they don't want to see nobody hurt themselves or somebody else for something that can be resolved, man, through a conversation, a kind act, man. One kind act can change anything, and that's another thing, man. People, be good to others, bro, if it's possible, because everybody you can't be good to, don't get me wrong, but be good to others, man. We can help each other, and the lottery tells you that every single time, bro. The lottery tells you every time the lottery hits $1 billion or something crazy like that, it tells you we don't even need government. We don't need nobody to help us, bro. We can help ourselves. If we could, for the fact that we just want to win some money, can save up $1 billion. If that's even real. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even saying that it's fake. I'll say that it's real. Okay? Say the lottery's real. We can help ourselves, bro. We can govern, well, we can't govern, but when it comes to helping or putting each other in position to have something or eat, we can do it for ourselves, man. We just choose not to. A lot of people, the world is unnecessarily selfish. I'll say that. The world is unnecessarily selfish. We selfish for no reason. We don't even need to be. It's enough to go around. We don't have to, oh man, I ain't helping him, or I'm not doing that for them. We don't have to do that, bro. We don't have to. But I'm gonna sit here for a second, bro. We'll talk for a little bit. Tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. Humans, America, anybody, we don't need the help of government. We don't need the help of a senator or nothing. Only reason these people got into power is because the people that took over made the rules. So, okay, you take over, you start building positions for, powerful positions for people to tell other people what to do. That's all that happened. There was no such thing as a democracy or a government. It was just trading, people trying to help people. Of course, people are horrible people, and, they'll do some foul shit to each other. So you do need, police and things like that. Firemen and stuff like that. Not saying it. I'm just saying, if we just change our mindset and look to help somebody, man, it wouldn't be a lot of these kids out here shooting each other. It wouldn't be a lot of people mass killing and doing things that really shouldn't even be done if they just get a little bit of help. It shouldn't have to be done if they just get a little bit of help. It's that easy, and it's a build-up thing. It don't happen overnight. It don't happen just one day, I'm gonna go do this to these people. You have to build up a real disdain for human life to want to take one, because that's just an unnatural thing for humans to do. We see other humans, other living things, and we understand what life is. It's not too many other, mammals or animals that can do that. So we understand the value of life and how precious it is. You have to build, or you have to have some mental issue to look past that and want to go hurt somebody. So this is my video, man, for anybody that feels like they on their last and they really can't get any help and there's nobody. I promise you, think about quitting tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Every day, think about quitting tomorrow. Every day you wake up, think about, I'm quitting tomorrow. Wake up again the next day, I'm gonna quit tomorrow. Just keep quitting tomorrow, man. And I promise you, you'll get to a position that, you felt that whatever the issue wasn't as bad as you thought. And that's all I could really tell you, you know? Quit tomorrow. Keep quitting tomorrow. Every day, quit tomorrow. And I promise you, you'll get to a point where you'll be like, well, what I was mad about wasn't even that big of a deal. What I had an issue with wasn't even that bad. You know, if you snap, now I understand everybody does have a breaking point, but these words can save some. I don't care if it's just one person. Because that one person can go out and hurt a lot of people. So, my views on what's going on, what this video is about, is for all you men out there, man. If you feel you ain't doing enough, you feel like you don't have enough, and you need to do more, there's no point in your life where you're not gonna feel like you can do more. There's billionaires that don't have the biggest house. You know what I'm saying? There's millionaires that don't have the nicest car. They always want more and more and more. There's always more and more and more. There's never a point in your life. There's never an amount of money in your life where you can have everything. So what I want you to do is to always be satisfied with what you got and never look to harm nobody else because you feel like it's not going right for you. You have to look into yourself and go, how can I fix the situation? If you go out and you shoot up a whole bunch of people, you go out and you do something to somebody else or whoever you felt hurt you, you didn't do nothing but make yourself look worse. Now understand, you probably gave up on yourself at this point. But if you never gave up on yourself, then the situation never would have got there. Never give up on yourself. Always feel confident in yourself. Because whatever it is that you're going through, you're not the only one. It's always somebody that's doing worse or somebody that can help you. So, that's what I want everybody to do. Squeezy Moto, man. I'm out this month.